Welcome to your Canva classroom, everybody. Are you wondering how you can use the Canva Pro template? How you can make it your own? And how to convert it for printing? I answer all of these questions and more while creating this Halloween flyer from my Canva Pro account. Let's get started. We went to our Canva home page, typed in Halloween, filtered down to flyer, and we're going to scroll down until we see the one that we worked on for Frugal Friday. It is called Orange Illustrated Pumpkin Halloween Party Flyer. It is created by Andrew Pixel. Let's click his artist page. I will leave Andrew's artist page in the link below. When you see this page, all you need to do is click Customize this template. If you have a Canva Pro account, it will open up a document for you. We are going to change this flyer to make it more for us. Before we do that, I want to show you a few things about this template. The first thing is it uses 5 free fonts. Brittany, Jeepers, Montserrat, Montserrat Classic, Montserrat Extra Bold. And here is the placement on the flyer without any images. Here are the elements that are straight on the flyer. And I want to show you that it is actually 6 different elements. One is an element that is by Andrew Pixels. Actually, all of them are by Andrew Pixel. View more about Andrew Pixel. It will give me, oh, by the way, his brand is only available for Canva Pro members. It gives me all of these different things that he has created and brought to Canva. And some of them are very cool looking. We're going to put this and enlarge it and make it our background size. And it looks fabulous, doesn't it? One of the questions you might have is, how do you set this up for printing? Because if you're going to be printing this to pass out, then you need to make sure that it looks good. One thing you're going to want to do is go to File and Show Print Bleed. I actually did pretty well lining it up, but look, down here, there would be a huge white border on the bottom. So I need to enlarge it so that it's not there. And I'm actually just going to enlarge it over the whole thing so that there is no white on it at all. It is an element that you can change the colors on. I can change them to anything that I want. You see? So I could change it to look like that so that it looks kind of like dusk. I'm not going to use this logo, and because Halloween falls on a Sunday this year, you might want to have your party on the 30th. I'm going to look up the word autumn and see if I can find different colors that I like better. Actually, yep, it's just a slight change, just very minuscule. I'm going to get rid of the bats. I'm not sure that they would print well, and I just don't think they're needed. I'm going to change the color underneath October, and I'm going to change it, X out of that. I'm going to change it to this color right here. Don't worry, I'll leave all the design info for you below, and I will change the 30 to that same color. Now let's look at the trees. We are in a Canva Pro account, so I'm going to do tree, and I'm going to look at a Canva Pro and go to graphics and try to find a tree that I think looks really creepy, and that does it for me. Don't worry, if you use Canva for free, there are options for you. check out the video that I did in the info card and you will be able to see that. So we're going to make this bigger and rotate it a little bit. Duplicate it, or rotate it the other way. I might change the color, but I might just leave it. I'm going to send this to the back, which sounds crazy, but then I'm going to take this and send it to the back. And then the trees are right where I want them. Although I might be changing the colors up later. Or let's try this. What does this look like in that color? That's not bad. That's not bad. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Now let's look at this pumpkin. And I'm going to bring them to the forward. Edit image. If you are trying to find an effect, you can search it. Search for shadow. And we're going to add a glow effect to the pumpkin. We'll make it a little bigger and change the transparency and give it a blur. I would like for you to play around with the shadow glow effect. Take 10 minutes and find an element. Add a shadow glow effect and adjust the controls. Vary the 4 options available. If you need some guidance on how to find it, look at the pinned comments for a quick tutorial link. Those are my numbers. Apply. Remember, when it says saving pause, just try to wait it out. There we go. Oh, I like that look. If you have a specific theme for your party, then you might want to go with something like, don't forget to dress like your favorite scary costume, princess costume, like whatever costume you're doing. We're even going to change Halloween to costume party. I'm not a huge fan of Britney. Again, I'm going to use Amsterdam for 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Whatever your timing is what I would recommend there. The last thing I would alter on this template would be the color of the font. I would actually change it to white, just if you're using this color palette so that you can see it better. And of course, you could change all of this stuff so that it has, that's pretty, a different look if you want. Ooh, that's pretty. What do you think about that? Play around with colors and choose what you think you like. How do you download this? Go to download, select PDF standard or PDF print. If you are getting these printed, you're going to want to select PDF print. And for this, it would be page 1, download. Can you take it how it is directly to your printer? You sure could. However, Canva recommends something else. If I look it up, they say using correct color profile per print design is important because print colors are not as diverse and as rich as screen colors. Print ink is limited, so they recommend using CMYK instead of the colors that are in their program. What you would want to do is go to a PDF, converts all images in a PDF from RGB to CMYK. Browse and select your file, orange illustrated pumpkin Halloween flyer, and select your profile. If you're not sure which profile you should use, choose the default, which would be the first one, but you could choose others if you know exactly what you're doing. and start. It automatically converts it. Result, downloaded. Let's review our 5 questions that we answered in this tutorial. How do you use a template? If you have a Canva Pro account, or even if you don't, type in Halloween into your template tab and find one you want. Some will be free, some will be pro. The one we did today was a Canva Pro template. How do you make it yours? Just change things up. You could change the background. Let's get rid of this background. I typed in gradient to find a great gradient photo. I could set image as background. I could set this image as background. You can change the elements. What if you wanted these to be white instead? What if you wanted to get rid of some of the words or the other elements? You can make a template your own. You can change the fonts, you can change the colors, you can change anything. Another question we answered was, how do you set up the design so it prints right? Go to File and Show Print Bleed. That will show you what it will look like when it prints. Now the side looks great, but look at the top, there's white. You need to make sure that your background image fills that space, because otherwise you're going to have some cutting to do, or you will just print off stuff with a white edge. How do you download the flyer in Canva? Download PDF Print. If you're printing, you're going to want PDF Print. Select whatever page it is that you're wanting to print and click Download. And lastly, how can you convert it to CMYK for printing? You're going to want to convert your PDF file from an RGB, which means red, green, blue, to a CMYK, which is cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. That's how all printers print. Things are going to look different on your screen than they do when you print it. So if you can, convert it. I will leave the link and all of the design information in the description below. If you have any questions about downloading or how to create something like this for free, or even more about Print Bleed, then check out the videos that I have listed in the info card on the top right corner of this video. Are you wondering what's next? Me too! I'm working on my favorite things about Canva Pro for the final subscriber celebration video of the month, but also plan to create several mini tutorials as well. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single lesson. Thanks so much for learning with me today. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please give it a thumbs up and comment below to ask any questions that you have. I recommend watching one of these lessons next. See you next time. Bye.